Growing up in a remote community where they were lacking some basic social amenities, my love and passion for tech started when my dad brought around a computer set to the house to use for his personal work, and that began my quest into technology and made me want to know what's behind or what's in the brain of the computer and how does it function. My name is Paul Babani and welcome to the Art Truth channel. So today I'll be sharing you a bit of a background story to my tech and lessons I learned along the way that has helped me to shape my life into what it is now. So continuing from where I stopped, so my dad brought the system home and I was very curious, wanting to know how the system works, wanting to know what happens and all that. So occasionally I'll turn it on, I'll work with it. Being a novice and without guidance, I'm going to manipulate and spoil a lot of things, sometimes delete some files and all of that. And my dad would always hide the mouse whenever it's going out so that I won't be able to use it. Well, I found my way around it and that began my curiosity into tech. Also, I remembered along the journey of tech, our place didn't have enough light and all of that. I remembered how I was going to go to filling stations just to charge my laptop when I got my first laptop, going to charge my laptop, going to be there from morning till night. I even remember there was a time we had this small I pass my neighbor generator that has been abandoned for years. I remember that I took it to the repairer, fixed it and just connected wire and extension to my space in the house, because I have a space in the house, I only missed it. I connected it there and I was using it to work and all of that. And I remembered how my dad is going to get angry that I'm not doing anything, I'm always on my system, If he wants to go to the garden or the farm, he's going to call my younger sisters because he feels I'm not doing anything and all of that. And I was trying to explain that, okay, I'm going somewhere, this is tech. Tech is bigger than business centers and computer centers and all of that. And well, I didn't give up. A lot of insults, a lot of shades and all of that. Well, I didn't give up and I continued. And little by little, I started getting my hands on tech. Started getting one thing, started learning this, learned graphics design, learned web development, learned data analysis, learned. And here I am today. Right, so all those was not easy though. It was a process that took years. I just gave a summary of it. It was a process that took years. It was processes that took a lot of struggle, a lot of heartache, a lot of crying, a lot of dropping your system and not touching your system for weeks because you are just stuck in a loop of trying to understand a language and all of that. There was a time I was even like, okay, tech is not for me, let me just drop it and take another profession and all of that. But whenever God had a very funny way of making me continue, right? Whenever I want to give up in tech, that's when maybe someone will just be like, I want to do this job and I'm going to pay this amount. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to do. And that just kept on pushing me. Whenever I want to give up again, I just see somebody doing something, someone smaller or younger, someone I've taught will just come with one question, please, how can I do this and do this? I'll be forced to go back and pick up the tech and do with it. So what are the lessons I learned along the line of trying to get into tech and sustaining my career, mixing it up with work, business and family? What are the lessons I learned along the way? Number one, nobody's going to push you. You have to push yourself, right? I know many of us are waiting for people to come and motivate us, waiting for people to come and push us that, okay, go and do this, go and do that. Real success in life comes from self-motivation, right? I know people can inspire you, people can tell you, oh, do this, why don't you do this and all of that. Okay, start, do it, push, okay, take this course, take your laptop, take my list and do this. But the true motivation that makes you do what you are doing comes from within. Nobody can motivate you better than yourself. So that is one lesson I learned. I tried to blame failures on people and all of that, but I discovered at the end of the day that it's all my fault. It all counts and falls back on me. I owe it to myself to be who I want to be. That is one. Number two, I also learned that time waits for no man, right? If you think, oh, I'm going to learn it tomorrow, good. Tomorrow they are releasing 5-6 other things that you need to also learn and all of that. So time waits for no one. Make the most out of your today. Learn what you will learn fast and now, because technology changes, life changes, things happen, circumstances happen, a lot of things come up in place that just finds a way to displace you out of your plans. So if you have your time today, there's this part of the scripture that says, make it while it is called today. Do it while it is called today. So if you don't do it today, there's tomorrow's task is already waiting for you in tomorrow. So try and finish up today. So do not waste time. Whatever you want to do, start doing it now. We have a saying when we were young, we say, don't worry, in the future. Now, I used to tell people, whenever you finish secondary school, you are coming into university, you are approaching 20, 21, I used to tell you, I say you are already in that your future now. Whatever you don't do now could be detrimental to your tomorrow. The third thing I learned was that it's not going to be a linear path, right? Life is not a linear path. You can't, mostly when we're young, we try to plan life. Okay, we'll finish school by this time, get admission by this time, do this by this time. I thought I had it all figured out. Finish primary school, yes, enter secondary school, finish secondary school, took JAMB, enter university the same year. I was feeling like, yeah, fly. 1 year into the university, ASU came up. I said, boss, you're not going anywhere. I had a 7-month strike, thought that was not enough. They had 5 months, they have 3 months, they had 7 months, and that was how a journey of 3.5 years or 4 years in school took me close to about 6 years to finish my school. And that is when I began to realize that, come on, life is not linear. So it's always good to understand the fact that life is not always going to be linear. So you have your plans. Have your plans, plan A, plan B, plan C, plan D, with the backing of God, the backing of wisdom and knowledge, questions from other people and all of that. You will discover that you'll be able to pattern your life so that when one challenge come or one situation come to kick you away from it, you have others to push you on, to fall back on and all of that. Number 4 is do not put all your egg in one basket. Yes, I know. It's a popular saying, don't put all your egg in one basket, but this is the truth. The truth is, don't put all your egg in one basket. I know you want to study law, you are only doing everything that is on law, you do any other thing apart from law, you don't need it. One important thing I've also learned in life is that life is a summary of all the fields. Trust me, let me break it down for you. Nobody's going to teach you that when you cut yourself with a knife, you have to hold the wound and try to make up the wound dry up, right? And when you have a wound, you don't peel the wound, you make it heal. That's medicine, right? Life is already teaching you medicine on its own. You want to defend yourself, someone said, oh, you lied, or you picked something, someone wants to implicate you, someone wants to lie against you, you have to defend yourself. That is law. Life is teaching you law already, that defend yourself, right? So life teaches us various careers. You buy something, you give them change, you collect it. Don't you know my change is 15 naira, not 100 naira? That is accounting. Life is teaching you accounting. So don't be stuck in a loop of trying to say, or don't be stuck in the mindset of this is my career, this is what I'm going to do. Understand that the brain was built to diversify and can have so many compartments to accommodate so many things. So do not be stuck in a loop of I am going to do this alone. Diversify, learn a lot of things, get lots of knowledge, right? I know you are an accounting student, yes, but why not look at know a little bit of law, know a little bit of science, know a little bit of medicine and a little bit of everything. You discover that those knowledge put together will make you an outstanding person. Number 4 thing I have learned is don't judge your success by someone else's success. We have individual people. We are all different. We all have different parts. We all put in different energy into what we are doing. So do not be deceived or do not be overwhelmed by someone else's success or someone else's failure and breakthrough and feel like, oh, you're not doing enough. Now, while it might look like you're not getting the result the person is getting, probably because you are not putting in the work or you are missing a strategy. If you put in the work and you get the right strategy, you are going to arrive at a profitable end also. So do not be overwhelmed by other people. Focus on you. Know that you are you, and this is where you are going, this is where you're coming from, this is what you're doing. Make sure you are doing the right thing. Another thing I'm going to add is, I can't emphasize this enough, never stop learning. Never stop learning. Never stop learning. Never stop learning, right? So that is a very important fact. Whatever you see that is good to learn it, right? Learn things from your field, learn things from other people's field, and put all those knowledge to good use. Another thing again is always ask questions, right? Life throws us a lot of things that we don't know how to escape from. So always ask questions. It's good to always have people we can fall back on, people we can listen to, people we can talk to and ask questions. When you ask the right questions, you get the right answers and you can help to move your life forward. In the next video, I'll be telling you about 10 types of people you are supposed to have in your life and why you need them in your life. So thank you very much. See you in another episode. Bye. Bye.